I'll do whatever you want me to do, Hardy. I just want
you to tell me that you want to win.
Hardy's third reign as head of household secured his and Nicole's powerful standing in the house for one more week.
Only two more, Hardy. Only two more. You.
As nominations loomed, resentment grew towards the forceful pair.
Hardy has bullied around a lot of people.
The most viable threat right now, as I see it, is Bunky.
Hardy's decision was not a surprise.
Will, I nominated you, and Bunky, my boy.
Will was offered a get-out-of-jail-free card and took it.
If you give me your word that if you win HOH, you won't nominate both Nicole and I, we'll keep you here for another week.
All right.
Fears of betrayal plagued Nicole.
When you get HOH and put up me and Hardy, I swear to God, I'll kill you.
While Bunky cautioned that the evil doctor still lurks.
I'm just saying that I think you're going to regret having Will at the end.
Hardy did not heed Bunky's warnings.
I choose to evict Bunky.
Will, Nicole, and Monica climbed into the most critical head of household competition to date.
You must keep one hand on your key at all times. The last one still on the bed with their hand still on their key is the next head of household.
Who will outlast the others to become this week's head of household? Find out tonight on Big Brother 2.
You may not leave the bed for any reason. And again, your feet may not touch the ground. You may not sleep. And aside from water, whatever you have on the bed now is all you will have until the game is over. Good luck.
I'm
This is funny to you.
I'm nominating him.
How do y'all feel about rotating it that way just a teeny bit? No?
I'm really comfortable, actually.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I was comfortable
Well, then get
till
your
you.
damn leg off of
But
me.
you know what? I was real comfortable till you got that damn pillow too.
That's right.
You can put your legs right over my head if you want. Just don't close my eyes for me.
Because before I was able to do that, and now I can't do that. Wait a minute, let me get. That's not gonna work.
Monica, when Julie's like, Monica, what thing has kept you in the house this long? And you're like, loyalty, or you're like honesty, and what else did you say? And truthfulness or something? And then she was like, Will, and I thought she was gonna be like, what kept you in the house this long? I was gonna be like, dishonesty. You're saying exactly the opposite. From breaking my heart.
I tell you what, I'm gonna sit up for now because you know why? Just lean on this here, so put a dent in your hand. Might as well sit up now because I ain't tired. If I would have known, I would tuck my cigarettes in my pocket.
I would have worn a jacket. The HOH this week is the biggest, most important HOH as far as I'm concerned since I walked in this house. If I don't win it, that pretty much signs my own death warrant out of here, I think.
I think Nicole's still in the game for a variety of reasons. One being luck, two being her association with Hardy. He's kept her here every week that he's been here.
Hardy and Nicole are a team in the house. It's no secret. Everybody knows it. If you don't know it, you can see it. The power has to be taken away from Hardy and Nicole because they want to be the last two.
It has to be you.
Believe me, I know.
Will against you in HOH, I'd put all my money on you.
I will literally kill myself trying, whatever it is, to win that.
We'll see what happens, but it's very, very important for the game to end the way I foresee it, for her to win. She knows that, I know that, it's understood.
I am so afraid that if I don't win HOH on Thursday, that Hardy is going to be very angry with me, and that's not good.
It's a banner plane.
Oh my.
Hardy!
Okay, does that say WCW?
Nicole and Will, no?
Nicole and Monica?
Betrayed.
What?
Nicole, Will, and Hot Tub in Hot Tub and betrayed, hurt Jeff.
Oh, that's what that says.
What?
Hardy!
I basically went inside to to start making myself dinner. And apparently a banner plane had flown over saying something about Nicole and Will in the hot tub, disgrace and hurt.
What is that? Go away. Go away.
You know, it was signed by apparently Jeff, which is Nicole's husband. Oh, geez, that's bull.
Exactly.
I was there. Nicole, talk to me. Say something.
It's my marriage, Marty.
I know that, but look. Apparently what had happened is something was misconstrued on the internet about what had happened in the hot tub between Will and Nicole. And her husband sent this banner, apparently believing these rumors. Big Brother contacted him, and she was able to speak directly to her husband, Jeff, via the internet.
Jeff, if you're watching, you're really scaring me. Last night, all of us were in the hot tub.
Nothing happened last night.
Nothing happened in that hot tub. Everybody here knows how much I love you.
She love you a lot, Jeff. Don't worry, she ain't doing nothing she ain't supposed to be doing.
And I just thank you, Monica. And I live for you and us and our family and our life.
You know, I don't think Nicole's husband has any reason to be concerned. You know, what went on is just innocent flirting.
This scenario and situation was a family emergency of the utmost severity. Is her husband okay? Does he understand that nothing happened? Does he support her? Does he love her?
Can I have a Kleenex?
Yeah, I get you. That information was conveyed by Big Brother to Nicole, and I think Big Brother did only what was appropriate.
You better hurry up, because I'm about to pee.
It has been hours since your last good meal, and months since you've seen your last favorite fast food restaurant. Doesn't a big cheeseburger or a veggie burger and a side of fries washed down by a thick chocolate shake sound good?
No.
No.
I'm lactose intolerant.
Okay. At this very moment, there is a chauffeur-driven limousine waiting outside to bring you to the drive-thru of your favorite fast food restaurant. All you have to do is get off the bed and take this coupon from me. Your ride is waiting.
No, thank you.
She's going.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't think they're going for it, but I'll sit here.
It's a damn shame. Winning head of household competition means a lot to me because I will be in control of my destiny in this house. You know, I pick and choose my battles. Otherwise, I would have gone way before this. They think I don't have a chance to win. They want to dog me out, so they got rid of you. When Crystal left, it was a turning point for me in the game because I knew that they didn't believe that I can win HOH or believe that I had a chance.
God! Monica with 0.
I think that Monica is still in the game because she is so laid back. She's not perceived as a threat.
I want to right some wrongs in here, but I must win HOH in order to do it.
A couple times during the HOH contest, I noticed that Nicole was positioned very precariously on the waterbed, especially in light of the fact that Will felt it necessary to keep moving around and repositioning himself.
I think I'm gonna try to pee off the bed.
Right.
Okay, well, go back to the corner you were at before.
I better try to hold it a while longer still.
Dude, ow. Blocks. Hold
Too
on.
comfy.
Yep. Blocks. I don't know, try that.
Pretty good.
Hey, you're taking it off my knee. I had it first.
Your hand was all the way off the thing. I saw it. I'm sorry. That was my fault, but I totally saw it. I'm sorry.
You took the sheet off my thing and I took it up.
I moved the sheet and she went to grab the sheet and pulled her hand off.
You're out.
Oh, shit. See, I didn't even. Oh.
I'm sorry. That was my fault. I mean, it wasn't like a trick, you know, I just was cold.
Oh, I need to break something.
What did he do?
One of them's going home next week, Manya. You know, it was my fault. I take full blame for it. Her hand, you know, came off, and it was, you know, I don't know how I'm gonna sleep at night. The blame rests on my shoulders. It's no secret they're together. Well, it's no secret now. Who do you want to send home?
Whoever you want to send home.
You're the boss.
And I just lost that cover petition. All because of Will's ass! And the only good thing about my life is falling apart.
My motto is, I always say, be careful what you do to people, because when you get it back, you got to be able to handle it.
Listen, I am an evil person in the house, but and I've lied, but at least I told everyone I was going to lie. I said I was going to lie from day one, and I said I was evil from day one. A lot of other people are doing it and saying they're not doing it.
Right.
Listen, I want to be HOH, but you know what else I want to do, which would be much more satisfying to me, is send Hardy out. I said for weeks, if I can send Hardy out and go home with no money, I've redeemed myself in Shannon's eyes. I've proved who's the greater competitor between the two guys in the house who are constantly butting heads, and I'm cool with it.
You right?
I'm so sorry, Hardy.
It's all right. I'll sweat it.
I can't believe this is my life.
Shh, chill out. Everything will turn out fine. You'll see. You'll see.
They're going to kick your ass this week.
Yeah, they are.
You're going to have a hard time this week. Harder than you normally do.
You're going to have a hard week, too.
I'm going to have a very hard week this week.
I got you. You know, I'm pretty used to sitting in my own urine and feces. I would have stayed all night if it took it, but I didn't know, you know how long it was going to take? Monica was holding her key in a death grip. I knew she wasn't going anywhere. You want a shoestring, Monica? I got two.
I'm cool.
You sure?
Yeah. And this is one time I don't need nothing to help me. This is something I want.
You hold on to it tight, I'll tell you that.
Huh?
You hold on to it tight, I'll tell you that.
This is something I want. You don't understand.
I was not offended that they doubted me, but I would have stayed out on that bed till this morning or tomorrow to win head of household.
Well, they said what's up with, you know, under the radar that Monica plays. I'm like, listen, I said, you ask me, that's the best in the house. I mean, like, Monica's an observer and she's excellent at it. Monica knows everything. I'm like, I don't put anything by her. You know, I'm just getting by doing my lies, and you know, people getting by doing different things, and different things work. So we'll see. It would be very easy for me to come in here and say that I have to win this head of household to compete, but losing head of household competitions can be very advantageous. When Boogie came in second to Kent, Boogie was voted out that week. When Shannon came in second to Hardy, Shannon was voted out that week. Time and time again, it's been shown that if you do pretty well at the HOH competitions but don't win, you get ousted. Whereas if you lose them very quickly, such as the things that Monica and I have done, then you stay for a while. I'm either going to win it or lose it very quickly. I haven't decided which, but right now I'm leaning toward losing it purposely. What you got?
From the time I stop speaking, you've got 60 seconds to make your decision. If you choose to take this, it's the first person who rings the bell. Now it's getting serious. In my hand, I hold the mystery envelope. The prize inside could be your wildest fantasy or your worst nightmare. Do you dare turn this one down? 60 seconds right now.
I don't know what the hell that is. Oh, no. No.
I came into this house to gamble.
All right, no, sit down.
Monica won the head of household. Hey.
Congratulations, Monica.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Monica.
You won.
Can I let go?
Congratulations.
Thank you. Now I can go pee.
When I said I came into this house to gamble and I hit the button, there was a lot of interesting things you could say about that. Yeah, I was gambling about the prize, but what I was really gambling on is that Monica not nominating me. I hope she's not going to. If she doesn't, I will be the one vote this week. Think about the ramifications of that. If I'm the only person who votes this week, I can make any secret deal I want with either Hardy or Nicole, sending me into the final two, or I can send whichever one of them home that I want, and I hate them both, so to me, this is the greatest thing that could have happened.
I made a deal with Will to let him stay so that if he won head of household, that he wouldn't nominate both Nicole and myself. No, you shook on it now. I mean, what does he do? He decides to throw it and take what's behind door number 1. You have won one of the most coveted Big Brother props, the oversized peanut butter jar. Congratulations, and may it bring back fond memories.
Are you me? Peanut butter jar is what I won.
Will sold us out for a big peanut butter jar.
Oh, yay! My peanut butter jar! Awesome!
I must be the luckiest boy in all of the land, maybe even the whole town. I won the Big Brother peanut butter jar.
This really makes me sick that is gonna get the best of us.
The best of one of us. Not both of us. It can only get one person out.
Whichever one it was, I'm sure we don't need to say that the other one will take care of it.
Bucky even said, you're going to regret voting me out and keeping Will in. Well, not even 3 or 4 hours after the fact, I'm definitely regretting letting Will stay here.
So you gonna finish up the series with the Dr. Evil thing, Will?
Yeah. I didn't know it was gonna work out like this. This is not what I expected. And I don't know how it's gonna work out.
Sure didn't take you too long to take that deal.
No.
I've never had such immense distaste for anybody in my entire life. Ever.
Nicole will be very angry at me. I think they'll hold me to blame for the things that have gone on, and then I think we're going to see a big change. I think you're going to see a lot of butt kissing, and for once, I'll be the guy not kissing the butt.
But Nicole, would you like to play backgammon with me?
No.
Okay.
I'd like for you to explain why you're such a jackass.
I don't have an explanation for that.
You don't? So just like everything else, you're just gonna slide through like you normally do.
Yeah.
You're unbelievable, Will.
You're right.
Just sit there with a smirk on your face. Unbelievable. A lot of running this week.
I'm gonna avoid Nicole like the plague. I'm gonna pretend that she literally has some sort of typhoid fever and maybe leprosy, and I'm gonna try to stay away from her as much as I can. She'll come around in 2 or 3 days when she realizes that she's got to be nice, or I'm gonna evict her.
Going to sleep with a nice, clear conscience?
I never do.
Do you just not care? What are your principles?
I mean, they're suspect at best.
Are you not just totally playing me like I'm an idiot?
No, I'm not.
What did we agree to before we went into this evening? Were you not playing for 3 people instead of just yourself?
Yeah, you guys are an alliance. Alliances have to be broken up.
We kicked out perhaps the best person on the face of this planet.
I know. Other good people have been kicked out.
You're a smart, rude, pretentious, but smart.
Listen, I've been saying for a long time I'm lonely. You know, I don't feel close to anyone. You guys have each other.
Oh, excuse me, Will. You and I have been just as close as me and Hardy have been in these last few weeks, with the exception of the couple times I wanted to hurt you very badly.
Okay, let me ask you this. Let's say Hardy and I are nominated tomorrow.
Yes.
You'll send me out in 1 second. You guys sit there on live TV. It's no secret. You know, you have...
Well, at least we're honest.
You are, but I'm not.
Well, I gotta hand it to you, Will. You played us like a violin. human being. What is it about me that you think that you can stomp all over me? Do you think I'm feeble-minded? Do you think you're better than me? You're smarter than me?
No, none of those things.
I'm not gonna say a word.
I'm sorry that you think I'm such a monster.
I'm glad you can sleep at night with that.
I can barely, but I've just become accustomed to it. I mean, you want to ask me questions, or what would you like to do?
No, I'm just gonna sit here and listen and wait for one redeemable quality.
You're not going to find a redeemable quality, but maybe I can give you a little more understanding into what's happened.
Go ahead.
Well, and I don't think it's any secret to you, is that I've thrown competitions, and I threw competitions purposely, resulting in the expulsions of my friends. Do I think that all of a sudden I should start doing the right thing? Yeah, it'd be nice if I can do the right thing, and I do think that you're the person to do the right thing too. The simple fact of the matter is that, I would have lost to Monica, and I figured might as well do it early and might as well see if I can get something out of it. Now, let me tell you on a personal note, Nicole, regardless of these cameras, regardless of this, you've really proven to be an amazing friend. You really have just gone out of your way for me. I hold myself responsible for so many horrible things that have happened to you, and I hold you responsible for so many good things that happened to me. If you consider staying in this house a good thing, because I know that you have done that.
I swear to God, Will, you've taken so much out of me, I don't even have enough strength to hate you.
Nicole, I'll tell you what. One, I'm happy you don't want to hit me.
Not hit you, hate you.
Hate me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, 2, I don't want you to hate me. 3, the worst days I had here were the days that you didn't talk to me. If you don't talk to me, I totally understand. If I was in your position, I probably wouldn't talk to me either. I deserve nothing of this, and you deserve everything.
You tell me this every week, and every week something horrible happens.
I mean it every week. True.
I don't think that you have any human qualities, I swear to God.
I have some, and if I have them for anyone in this house, it's you.
No one is going to be more evil than me, and no one's going to lie worse than me. Too bad. That's the way this game works.
I went into the head of household room and everything was laying out on my bed. And I was like, I saw my blanket first, and then I saw the scarves, and I read the little notes, and I was like, this is so cool, this is so nice. I was like, I couldn't speak for a moment, and I wanted to share it with the folk. Come in, come see.
Ooh, foot spa.
My sister sent this. This is my blanket I use on my bed. I didn't expect them to click their heels and be overwhelmed, but when they were at head of household, they shared their things with me.
I wish your relationship was different with Monica. I can't do it.
Oh, I never had a bad relationship with her.
Still not one that you talk freely about the game.
I'm happy for her, though, honestly. I'm glad.
I'm very happy for her. I really am. Because I love her to death. I really do.
You are the sweetest. Thank you very much. You read my mind again.
No, because every time.
Cheers, Monica. Congratulations,
Thank you.
dude. Seriously.
Thank you.
Cheers to you.
Thank you. I think they're trying to not make themselves look bad by congratulating me, but they're too busy thinking about their position in the game and what's going to happen that they can't bask in the glory with me being HOH. I have to really kind of enjoy it by myself, and that's okay. Those folk who know who they are, like Krista and Bunky and Kent and folk like those folk, they could be happier for me on the outside, because I'm happy for me, because nobody's gonna steal this moment from me, and I still feel the same way. Nothing has changed.
I just can't believe I'm in here. My marriage may be going down the drain.
Nicole is going through a very, very rough time, and not only in the house, but in her life outside of here, which is of the utmost importance.
I can't even contain my anger, and I have to go outside and play cricket for some food competition.
I'm doing what I can to keep her sane, but she's really kind of coming apart at the seams.
I can't believe I left my brand new marriage for this.
How long are you married for?
A month.
Yeah. It's tough to believe, but you did. And here you are.
And here I am. And I'm gonna go out with nothing now. After all the I've been through, and perhaps not a marriage when I walk out.
Awesome.
If she thinks for a second, I assure you, that her marriage is seriously in trouble over this, she will leave without hesitation.
Today's food competition is called Shop Till You Drop.
Oh no.
The shelves are overflowing with food and it's all ours for the taking. We can only keep what we can carry. One at a time, we will grab as much food as we can. We can use our arms, fill our pockets, shorts, whatever.
All right! Whatever we could carry, we could eat. We had to run through the maze carrying the food. We had 4 minutes to do it, and at the end, we dumped it in a grocery cart.
If a food item falls and hits the ground, it cannot be picked up. Whatever food we drop into the cart is ours for the week. Are y'all ready to shop till we drop?
Yeah!
Let's go! Will, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
It seemed like a good idea at the time. It made sense to me. I was going to stuff as much food down my pants as I could and run through the maze with ease. I had to jump over a hurdle and then go under a hurdle. Well, that's pretty easy, except when there's a bunch of fruit in your pants.
How's my time? It's coming out of my pants already.
You can't pick it up.
Some protein bars fell out. Some cheese started falling out.
This was not a smart idea.
Good call, Will. Good call. Way to beat the ball.
You tried.
I subsequently ran to a ladder and then I ran down a slide. There was really no problem with that.
Where's my time?
2 minutes.
Take your time. You need somebody to spot you?
I had a lot of trouble crossing the pool at first. One of my legs had a lot more food in it than the other. I managed to get through it. I shot through a tiny little clear glass tube at the end.
Put it in the shopping cart, everything.
In the shopping cart.
Everything.
And then I dumped all my food in the cart.
You did the best you could, buddy.
I'm sorry, guys. Time, then. I gotta do it in a row?
Yeah. Pick up that stuff.
57.
If we wanted to, we could run through twice.
Nice work.
Hardy, are you ready to shop till you drop?
Let's go,
Let's go, let's go.
Come on. Let's see it. Here we go.
Come on.
Careful.
You could use anything on the food triangle. For example, I use a styrofoam container. Nicole, being the chef of the house, was kind of pointing out what she needed to make certain things for us.
Take your time. Take your time.
You're great. I got it.
The food that we actually put in the container or whatever that we got into the cart at the end, that's the actual food that we brought inside and loaded into the refrigerator.
Looking good. You got plenty of time,
The most nervous I was going up and down the steps and then down the slide.
Through here.
Going through the obstacle course, Will was kind enough to kind of spot people and motivate them as they move throughout the course.
Great. Excellent. Right through here. Dude, you can go for a second run. You got a minute. You got 2 minutes left.
Good, Hardy. Come on. You got it.
Jump in the cart.
And be careful of that ice.
2 minutes.
Just grab all this stuff here. That way we'll have some sweets. Oh, and potatoes.
Okay.
Go. Let's go, Manya. Be cool now.
Don't break the container though.
Careful. Okay.
Yeah.
Everything up here.
One thing I can say is that no matter how people are feeling about each other, when it's time for us to come together as a team, we get the job done. This is team.
I got you. It's cool.
The time is ticking away, and you're scared you're gonna fall over. You're scared you're not gonna get the food in. I just felt like a superwoman today. A million things are running through your head. I was scared as crap going across that balance beam. The first time I had to step back, and it's like, slow down. I wanted to not let the group down as far as food, so I wanted to make sure I could prove to them that I was gonna hang to the bitter ends. Okay. Good.
Go.
Be careful, don't let it break.
Nicole also incorporated the container.
Walk it through. Thank you, that helps. Will help.
Good. Good strategy.
I was worried about her back because she's got a bad back.
This way?
Careful. Step.
In 140 seconds. More than 2 minutes left.
Nicole did a really good job carrying this food. I don't think it's any secret that she's the house cook. She's the big chef around here. She wants a lot of food so she can play with it in the kitchen.
Yes!
Yes. Good. You have tons of time left. Don't break the container. Okay, good.
You still belong to the You Go Girl Club. Nicole said we did pretty decent because she does the cooking. Nice, nice, nice.
The teamwork was great during the food competition because everyone was really encouraging, and it was great.
High five, high five.
It's good, everybody.
People can send a message to you in here by sending a plane with a banner on the back of it. And then I got a banner which obviously crushed my world.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
I don't know what's going on with my husband, and I'm freaking out. I need to make sure that he's okay.
Honestly, you need to talk to somebody.
I just want to know that my husband is okay, and I'm not sitting in here doing this stupid for nothing, which is really what I feel like right now. I'm throwing my life out the door for a stupid game.
She's in here, he's out there. I'm fairly certain that he loves her, and I know damn well that she loves him. Either you're gonna get the banner from Jeff saying he loves and supports you, and everything's fine, or you're gonna get the banner from Jeff saying come home now. In which case, you know what to do.
Today is nomination day, and it's a serious day. As head of household, I have to nominate 2 people. I feel a little nervous. I'm having a little anxiety attack, but I feel okay.
With Monica being the HOH, no one has any idea what to expect. We're the only power of 2 left.
And if Monica was smart, she'd put up me and Hardy. And the week that Will's gonna have with me, I would guess that he would vote me out.
Am I concerned about getting nominated? I'm always concerned about being nominated. I'm always nominated.
To nominate someone is not a good feeling. As I was looking at the pictures, I was thinking about everybody that was in the house. I looked at Cheryl for a moment, but then I focused most of my attention on Krista and Bunky. To me, being considered all underdogs, I wanted to say, I did it, and this is for you guys. I'm doing it as a strategy for my place in this game, so I feel okay.
It's basically gonna go down like a plan anyway.
She's got a tough calling from her. Would she rather live with you and me in a peaceful fun house? She hates Will anyway.
The key of the person I put in the box is safe. I will nominate 2 people, and those 2 keys will go in the red velvet bag.
You can't sneak up on anybody with that.
What?
You can't sneak up on anyone with that.
Okay, so it's nomination time. I like what you always say in the beginning, and I want to repeat it, is that this is a game. It's nothing personal, okay?
Well, you're safe.
Now, I nominated you Nicole, I nominated you, Hardy. And you are right, this is not a good position to be in. It doesn't feel good. Now, ironically, Will is safe. Right, Seth? You're safe, right? Okay.
It is very ironic.
It's very ironic because people use people for different reasons. For strategy. He was used for a strategy. He was used for a strategy again. Okay? And that's how I feel about it. And I nominated you, Nicole. Everybody knows, and we know that once you nominated me, I didn't have a problem with being nominated. It's not what you do, it's how you do it and why you do it. And I came into this game as an individual, and I happened to make good friends with Krista. It looked like a group that we were plotting. On my end of the deal, I'm speaking for Monica, it wasn't that way. And so, therefore, you say you broke up the power. You kind of broke up a friendship inside the house, not someone who tried to get people out of the game. And so, I nominated you because you saw me as power, and I see you as power at this point. And Hardy, I'm gonna make a long story short. I nominated you. You are a threat. You're a hard-working person. You want to win, and there's nothing wrong with that, but you are a threat. And plus, both of you are power. You've made it perfectly clear, and I appreciate that. You kind of threw it up in our faces, but it's a game. Don't take it personal. So I have to break the power.
Absolutely.
You understand?
Absolutely.
So that's why I nominated you guys. Okay? And I'm not going to talk anymore. I made my point, and the games will continue.
I have a new best friend in the house. Hello, it's Monica.
Now Hardy and I are up for nomination, and I have to live with not knowing how my husband is, how my life is, how my relationship is, or even if I have one outside of this house.
Just disappointed in myself, really, more than anything else. I should have been a little more intelligent about my decisions, but I screwed up.
You reap what you sow. What you put out, you gotta be able to handle it when it comes back to you, and that's all I'm gonna say about that.
The power is not up for grabs this week. I have the power.
When we come back, the ultimate outdoor endurance show meets the ultimate indoor endurance show when 4 tribe members from Survivor move into the Big Brother house. Welcome back. The house guests are reacting to Hardy and Nicole's nominations, but soon their environment will change dramatically. For the last 64 days, the only faces the house guests have seen are each other's. That's going to change because the house guests are about to meet their match. Moving into the Big Brother house to stay the night and compete against the house guests are Survivors Jervis Peterson and Susan Hawk. And from Survivor, the Australian Outback, we've got Jeff Varner and Alicia wagging her finger Calloway. Welcome.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you. All right, now we all know that you're all great competitors. Knowing what you've been through and knowing what they're going through in the house, do you think that these 4 house guests could survive on the island in the Outback?
No.
They don't have what it takes.
No.
But you know, the Big Brother house guests have compared what they're going through with what the 4 of you went through, and they say that being in the Big Brother house is mentally more challenging. It's tougher.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Why are you
That's
laughing?
so outrageous.
Give me a break.
You think this is easier?
Yeah.
Cakewalk.
Cakewalk.
Yeah,
because
it is
they only
cakewalk.
have one problem, the mental problem. We had the physical and mental problem,
Which
compounded
contributes.
each other.
Everything contributed to our
80
mental
days,
stress.
though?
Oh, cake.
No
Hey.
escape.
They had
No,
pillows,
but they got,
beds.
yeah, they got hot showers.
Jeff, what do you think?
Both situations are probably very difficult, and I think that having to be in there, not talking to your family, not knowing what's going on in the world, not seeing another human being for that long has got to be really difficult.
You're well acquainted with the Big Brother house guests. Who do you think you're going to connect with most out of the 4 people who are left? We've got Will, Hardy, Nicole, and Monica.
As long as Hardy doesn't think that he's the only one that knows anything about working out, I think I'll be able to relate to him just a bit on that level. Will is really funny. And because I won't be in there that long, I don't think it's not gonna be long enough for him to grate on my nerves, so I think I can get along with him. Nicole's just miserable. And Monica, I think I'd probably get along with the best. I mean, she's from New York. I just like her. I like her upfrontness. She's very funny.
Jervis, your strategy on the island was to kind of be everyone's friend, easygoing.
Yeah. It worked
Would that
for you,
strategy work in the Big Brother house?
It could if it's done right. I think you have to be smart in this house. You know, you have to know who you can trust, make those alliances, but then you kind of got to keep to yourself also. Because you really can't trust anybody when it comes down to it.
Right. Sue, everyone knows you are not afraid to voice your strong opinion.
Yeah.
So let's play a little game.
Okay.
I'll name one of the house guests, and you just blurt out some words that come to mind. Nicole.
Just miserable woman.
Hardy.
Oh my God. Hair. Just, Hardy's a perfect man, he thinks. So I'm just gonna go in there and mess with his hair all the time.
What about people think he's a bully in the house?
Yeah, see, that's what I'm thinking.
He's not gonna be able to bully you around?
No way. Oh my God.
Okay.
Me and Alicia will take him out.
Will.
He's a clown, general practitioner, not specialty doctor. So he's just a clown. I like him.
Okay. Monica.
I like Monica. She knows exactly what she's dealing with.
Who do you guys want to win? Who do you guys think will win?
Yeah.
Jeffrey, you should answer this.
Yeah,
because
you've been following every
well.
episode.
For KCBS, yes, I've been reporting on it 3 days a week. I would not be unhappy if Monica won. I think that she's played the game beautifully, and she's been upfront and straight, and she's not really messed with anybody too much, and I think that'll serve her well. Will is my god. Because he doesn't take any of this seriously. He makes fun of it. He's making fun of himself. He's having the time of his life. He was so hated in the beginning, and now his popularity has just flip-flopped, and I think to go from that A to that B, he deserves to win. If Hardy or Nicole win, I'm going to turn my TV off and never watch it again.
Whoa, strong opinions about Hardy and Nicole.
You know what? Bunky said it best. Bully and the bitch. That's exactly what he said, and he was totally right about that. I mean, it just sums it all up with those two.
How do you guys feel about competing with the Final Four of Big Brother 2?
Oh, I want to beat the bully and the bitch.
As Monica would say, it's on.
It's on.
It's on.
We're ready.
All right, gang. It's time to move into your new house. Grab your bags. Let the games begin. Just outside this door is a path leading up to your new home, the Big Brother house. When you get up the steps, ring the doorbell. Goodbye and good luck.
Thank you, Julie.
Thank you, Julie.
Yes, baby.
Yes. Uh-oh. A nice garden area out here. They never get to see.
Nicole, Hardy, Monica, and Will have no idea that 4 visitors are about to enter their Big Brother home. It's the ultimate reality showdown when the 4 house guests from Big Brother take on the 4 tribe members from Survivor. Find out what happens tomorrow night on a special edition of Big Brother at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central. Good night.
Let's go see our new neighbors.
Check this out. It's the Big Brother house. It's like a pueblo. Ring the doorbell.
We got you guys ready?
Ring it 1,000 times.